As you can see, I have just returned home from day one of the conference. It was a success. I presented on creating a character and establishing the character's identity. It was an interactive workshop where the participants were able to work together to not only create a character for themselves, but then afterwards they were able to put together a scene and discuss how their character interacts in that scene. On a side note, the conference so far is going well. I'm getting to meet a lot of other people all across the field, and I'm just enjoying it. And the photo ops as well. Those are numerous just to start. But we'll see how day 2 goes, and I'll report back then. Until then. Hello, and welcome back. So today was the second day and final day for the conference, and there was a lot of information shared. I really enjoyed every bit of it. One thing that was a takeaway was going to a presentation about using social media in the class. I was able to speak to the presenter and get some feedback from him about his work, and I look forward to reading his paper, along with getting some information from other people from their presentations. It was an excellent opportunity to do some networking. I may be able to travel to some other cities in the country and work with some other professionals in relation to English teaching. And now that I am back on campus, we're gonna do a little bit of grading, because in this update, this past week has been basically preparing the students for the midterm. One thing that I have found to be disturbing is the level of cheating that happens. I've come across cheating in one particular class twice this week in different occasions. One was from an online assignment, and another was from an in-person written assignment, where I'm finding written work is verbatim from two different students. So this is something that I will need to take further steps on. I'm also going to be co-teaching 2 master's classes. I've been to one, which was on Wednesday, which is it's TESOL in Bangladesh. So it's preparing English teachers for working in Bangladesh. And it was nice to get to meet some of the students and share with them a little bit about my experience. I look forward to working on that class. And I have another class that's about how to research, how to conduct research for your graduate paper, a thesis. And I'm going to be preparing a presentation for that next week. In the other composition class, that's going along quite nicely. But in the 2 composition classes that I have, one main concern of mine is that they don't write to answer the question. And when I say that, there's a lot, I'm grading of the papers, and I'm finding a lot of information that's not relevant. It's not pertinent to the question or the task that they've been given to do. And so I need to explain to them how they need to make their writing more efficient. I have had some students that have come during office hours, and they've really seen some improvement, because I give them their marked paper. I will give them their marked paper, and I give them the rubric. And they've had the rubric since the beginning of class. within the first 3 weeks, they've had a rubric. And so I give them that, and I have made all the markings, and I let them grade, give them the mark so they can see what it should be before I give a final mark. And I've been able to explain how they got these marks or where they went wrong. And they're finally, some of them who came are starting to see the difference in what they should be doing from what they are doing. And so I think that with some more practice, they will get better. But it's still early days a little bit, even though we're at the midterm, which I still need to create. I will be working on this probably over the next few days so that we can try to get this done on Friday so that we can continue on with the course content as close to schedule as possible. Other than that, I have no other things to report. Just all I've done. I have been going to the gym recently. I'm starting to get back in shape, and I'm happy about that. I'm eating well. So those are all positives. And I'm going to start thinking about what to plan for Thanksgiving, because that's in another week or so, as to what am I going to do? How will I be able to prepare anything for food wise, or will I be able to socialize during this time with anyone? I haven't really done much socializing, but after this conference that I had today, I do have more contacts, and we'll see how this goes. That's pretty much all from me from this stage. Thank you for checking back. Stay tuned for another episode. I will see you later.